3 of those last 4 were students here and graduates of our program. Check us out at the OKCimprov.com. Classes will start again in August. We do have some great workshops coming up. We're bringing in nationally renowned improviser Craig Kukowski. If you look on the back of your program, he's appeared on shows such as Community. He's taught at theaters such as Improv Olympic in Second City. You've seen him, you can YouTube him and see him with Steve Carell and Tina Fey and others. He's coming in July the 26th and 27th to teach workshops and do shows. Don't miss that. Those are up now. Those are up now on brown paper tickets. So you get those. And he's ready. He's going to make me disappear, make you love him. William Rader!
Thank you. Thank you all for coming here this evening. I am a mentalist, which means tonight I will be trying to influence your thoughts and decisions. I will be reading your minds, and I will be telling you your futures. But before we begin, I actually have an envelope here. This is about one of you. This will be about one of you. Let's just make this look a little bit more mysterious here. This is about one of you. Would you actually hold on to that for me? Just like that. Good, thank you. Like I said, my show is a show about influence. So I'm going to see how well you guys are influenced, because in our daily lives we're influenced by the things around us, by objects. So everybody, right now, close your eyes for a moment. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And I want you to just imagine a simple shape, like a circle or a triangle. Keep your eyes closed for me. Raise your hand if you thought of a rectangle or a square. Raise your hand. Rectangle or square. Good, you can open up your eyes. So it looks about 3 of us thought of that. And if you look on the floor, we have all types of rectangles. Right? We've got a square here in the center. My notepad is a rectangle. Very good. Everybody close your eyes again. Close your eyes again. I want everyone here to think of a color like blue or green. Now, just think of that. Raise your hand out of curiosity if you thought of red. Just raise your hand if you thought of red. Okay, open up your eyes. Keep your hands up, keep your hands up high. More people, more people. We see we've got huge red lines here in the middle of the stage. I'm writing with a red pen. Right? Red, good, good. Close your eyes again, close your eyes again. This time I want everyone to think of a pretty flower. Now, a pretty flower. Okay, raise your hand if you got a rose. Raise your hand if you got a rose. Good, open up your eyes again. Good, keep your hands up, keep your hands up. About 25% of the room. Okay, good. Because we were just talking about red, there's red on the floor, you'll instantly think of a rose. Right? But not only can we be influenced by things around us, we can be influenced by other people. So this is what I want us to all do right now. I want you to imagine that you are going on a trip. Okay, and this trip is, sorry guys, to a shopping mall. Imagine you're going to your favorite shopping mall. You go to the shelves, and you see something that's your favorite something, okay? You reach out, you pick it up, and think about whatever this is. Because on the count of 3, we're all going to yell this out loud at the same time. We're going to yell it 3 times, okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that would have been cool if everybody would have named the same thing, but that didn't happen. Good. But this means that we all think uniquely, we all think differently. We're going to do this again, but this time I want you to listen to the people around you and change whatever you're saying to something that your neighbor is saying. Because our goal is to all say the same thing in unison. Okay? So on the count of 3, we're going to do this again, and this might take some time. Just go with it until we're all saying the same thing. And the louder you are, the more easier it is for you to be heard. Okay, so here we go on the count of 3. We're just going to chant. 1, 2, 3.
Collage, 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 shoes, 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 shoes.
Good. Shoes. Excellent. So that means someone here is a very good influencer. Because someone in this room was able to influence everyone here to name shoes. If you thought of shoes and you were saying that first, would you raise your hand so we can see who you are? So we have 2 ladies back here. So you both thought of shoes. Good, I'm going to ask one of you to help me out. And I believe it's going to be you right here. Please give her a round of applause. because you are the best influencer here, as well as she is. But like I said, I think you're going to be perfect for this. Would you open those up for me? And there's about 6 colors. There should be 6 colors in there. I'd like you to take out only the 6 colors. And while you do that, I'm going to write down what I'm going to have you do. Okay, yeah, only the 6 colors. So you can put the other ones back in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, because we don't need those, just the 6.
Okay, there's only 5 in
Oh.
the
Okay, well that's fine. No, yeah, that's fine. Okay, you can just leave them there. This is a game that I'm going to influence you to do.
Okay.
Using only those 5 M&Ms.
Okay.
We can imagine these are gone out of
Yeah.
the way. Okay, 5 M&Ms. This is what I believe you're going to do. Okay. Would you take any? Let's do it this way. Take any, let's say 3, and push them my way. Okay, go ahead and eat the ones you didn't give to me. Eat them up. They're your treat. Enjoy. Pretty good? Good, good. Take your hands. Pick up any M&M. Pick up another one. Good. Pretty good. Go ahead and hand me one. Take it. So, that leaves us. So that leaves us with 1 M&M left. Did you feel influenced at all to keep the red in there? Because like I said, we have red here. Earlier I named red. I've got a red tie on, red socks, red M&M. Make sure I don't change anything when I read this. You are influenced by your surroundings. The red M&M is the only one not eaten. Because this is interesting. You can eat that one if you want. It's all yours. This is very interesting because I said tonight was about influencing and being able to influence everyone here in the room. I said that was for someone at the beginning of the show. You remember that? And you even have a red tie. That's interesting too. You are actually the person I was trying to get you to influence. Okay? See, inside this envelope, would you please open that up for me? Tell me about what you see. Okay. And make sure there's nothing else inside of that. Anything else?
No.
Good. Make sure I don't change anything here. Okay. It says, tonight, during the show, I, William Rader, will influence a person wearing a green dress, pink shoes, to chant the word shoes. Please give her another round of applause.
Witchcraft!
Thank you very much for helping me out.
Thank you.
We're going to try something a little bit different. In my travels, I have been working with fortune telling. And tonight, that's what I'm going to attempt to do with all of you, with a deck of playing cards. Because a deck of cards means a lot of things to a lot of different people. To a grandmother or grandfather, it might mean spending time with their kids playing cards. To a gambler, one turn of a card could mean instant fortune or instant despair. To a magician, cards are laughter, fun, trickery. To someone who dabbles in the mystery arts, it's kind of a part of the veil to see within you and see your future. So that's what we're going to try right now. What's also interesting, to a farmer, this is really interesting, to a farmer, these 52 cards represent the 52 weeks in a year. And there's 365 days in a year, which, if you count up all of these spots on the card, there's 365 spots. There's red and black, which represent night and day. There's 13 different cards, like ace through king, which represent the 13 different lunar cycles. So to a farmer, this is basically an almanac, which is pretty cool. So this is what we're going to work with you. I'm going to ask you to help me out, if that's okay. I'm going to ask you for a card to choose you, kind of. Okay, I'm going to go through the cards like this, and just say stop at any time. Okay, I'm going to give you a card, and please stand up where you are. Okay, please say stop. Right here. Please take the card. Look at it. Don't show me. Yeah, this one, please. Take it between your hands. Actually, don't peek at it yet. Good, good. And actually, stand up so I know that you have a card. Good, good. We're going to go right over here with you. Yeah, please just say stop. Stop. Right here. Okay, take your card. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Good. We'll come right here. Can you help me out? Please say stop. Stop. Right there. Please take a card. Look at it. Don't look at it. Put it in between your hands. And please stand up where you are. Use your hand in the back. Please say stop. Stop. Please take a card. Put it between your hands. Don't let me see it. Don't look at it yet. We'll go right back over here. This will be fun. Right here. Please stop. Stop. There. Please take the card. Don't look at it yet. Put it between your hands. Great. So cards, they tell us different things about ourselves. I'm going to start with you right here. Would you just take a peek at the card? Take a good look. And I want you to look at its face. And that card's going to reveal a lot of different things. Yeah, keep looking at it, please. Keep looking at it. Because that card's going to reveal a lot of different things about you. Okay? And you can turn it every which way and just let that card speak to you. Okay? Look at me. And you can keep looking at the card, keep studying. Now let it reveal things. Because I immediately see that this is a very good card. This is a happy card. This has to do with, I think with marriage, like a rich marriage. Like, maybe not rich in the sense of money. But this is a red card, yes? Good. This is also, I see that you have a lot of friends, but not as many friends as some people here. But these friends are really close to you, and they're working always for you on your behalf. This would be like a diamond, yes? Can you understand what I mean? This is kind of like a higher card. Does that make sense?
Oh, right.
Like a higher card? Huh?
Sequentially?
Yeah, sequentially higher card. Good. No. Oh, there's like a secret. You have like a wish. I see you wishing for something. I think this is it. I see a wish, and I think this will be granted for you. That's a 10 of diamonds, yes?
What?
10 of diamonds. Give her a round of applause. All right. Immediately, I see a darker image. Please take a peek at your card. Look at it, analyze it, study that card. Let that card speak to you. Okay? This is a darker card, yes? Yeah, keep looking at that. I see actually it's like this is something to do with business, because this is a dark card. Yes, this is a black card. This has to do with business. This is going to be like maybe a partnership, like a new venture, something that you're trying to do, like a new undertaking possibly. This is something. I see maybe money involved, like borrowing. This is a club, yes, because I see like maybe some friends are getting involved, some advice from your friends. I say listen to your friends' advice before you take any loans or do anything with that business. This is hopefully a 7 of clubs, yes? All right, take a peek at your card. You can have a seat. Take a peek at your card. Let that card reveal and speak to you. You keep looking. You can turn it every which way. Let that card just reveal itself to you and its meaning. Immediately, this is a really happy card. This is a really happy card about like good fortune. Good fortune. This is a diamond again, yes? This is a diamond. It's about good fortune in your life. I see maybe the past 3-4 years of your life hasn't been as fortunate as you would hope it would be. But I see these next few months and these next few years, you're going to have a lot of good luck. And even possibly in like business and like success in business. And even love. Does that make sense to you? So this would be, this is a mid-range card, yes? Good. And I see like a regaining of health, like really like vitality, really healthy. This would be the 5 of diamonds, yes? Give me a round of applause. Please stand over here too. Would you please stand? Look at your cards. Let them reveal things to you. You can turn them every which way if you want. So immediately from you, I'm getting like a fear, and for you, I'm getting, this is a lower card, yes? But I'm getting a fear from him. This is like overtaking me. This, like, I used to be afraid of public speaking, like what I'm doing right now. But now this is something that, like, a confidence for me. Something that I have a lot of confidence in. And I see a fear, maybe in your life, that you're overcoming and becoming something of really confidence. For you, I see maybe a call. This is what I'm getting from, like a call from somebody you haven't heard of in a long time. And I don't think necessarily this is about love. Maybe a friend. Okay, does that make sense?
Sure.
Good. And I see a kiss. Yours is a heart, yes?
Yeah.
And this is someone you know, like a kiss in the drive, maybe you're going for a walk. I see a kiss. It's a little bit unexpected. Okay, but this is a good thing. It's a good thing. You'll understand what I mean. You'll understand what I mean. For you, you'll stare at me there. I believe 2 of hearts?
Yes.
Yes? And for you, I see an unexpected journey. Are you planning a trip right now? You're not? Okay, good, because you're going to be going somewhere within the next 6 months. But this isn't going to be like all of this, okay? This is going to be a shorter trip, but it's going to be somewhere where you're kind of caught off guard. It's just something special. Yours is a 2 as well. It's 2 of spades. So as I was doing this, something else came into my mind. This was about a hobby that someone has. You can raise your hand if you want to. You don't have to. But this is about a hobby that someone is doing currently. Something that they want to make more than a hobby. Something that's very special to them. And I see that throughout the years they've really struggled in this. And it's like a really deep struggle for them. It's something that's very hard for them to accomplish. But I see that they really have the mindset to accomplish this. So for you, like I said, you don't have to raise your hand. You can if you want. But I do see you overcoming this. But you're going to have a few more problems before you can achieve this. And I think like a time frame maybe 1 to 2 years. Okay? Also, yes, for you, you have a question, don't you? Good. This is a question for you, an answer actually. This is an answer, something to have to do with your body. And I actually think, you're going to study this, and you're not just going to go get it. Does that make sense? It's going to take some time for you to realize. One's going to sink in to you. It's just going to be like, that's the one. And this is about a tattoo, right? A tattoo, it's going to just sink into you, and you're going to be like, this is the one. And I don't think you're there yet. But I think when that reveals itself to you, when you know it's the one, and because it'll be something meaningful in your life. Okay, it's not going to be like, oh, that's a cool design, put it on my back. It's going to speak to you. So I do think you're going to get one, but it will take some time. But I also kind of feel like a challenge from you. Are you thinking of a word? You are. Good. You're going to try to send that word to me, okay?
Okay.
So imagine that right here in front of me. Make it really the first letter right here. First letter right here. A, E, I, O, U.
Are you asking?
No?
Okay.
Just showing you. Okay, next letter, right here. A, E, I, O, U, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Don't give yourself away. Does this have something to do in your life? Does this have meaning?
Yes.
Okay, good. Third letter, right here. Fourth letter, fifth letter. Sixth letter? There's no sixth letter. Did you see how she shook her head? Yeah, she gave herself away. No sixth letter. There's 5 letters. Getting an E for the first one. Second letter, third letter, fourth letter, fifth letter. Sound it out in your mind. The whole word. So is there like a silent letter? Sorry, that threw me off. Okay, in a lot of ways, could you tell everybody what word you were concentrating on?
Excel.
What?
Next, I do have a few more things to tell you. This isn't about you individually, but this is within the next 6 months. There's going to be another earthquake here in Oklahoma. Don't worry, no, honestly, there's going to be another earthquake here in Oklahoma. Nobody's going to be hurt, but there are some buildings without insurance that there's going to have some problems. Okay, and we're going to feel it all the way down to Texas within 6 months. Within 3 months, we're going to find out the government is spying on us in other ways than just by tapping our phone. This is the truth, Eric. This is the truth. Watch. In 3 months. In 2 months, the stock market is going to quickly go up and quickly crash. Believe it or not. For people that are in it and know what they're doing, they might be able to get out in time, but for people that don't know, they're going to lose a lot of money. Tomorrow is a high of 90 degrees. Partly cloudy, 30% chance of rain. My lures are shorts, right? And then tomorrow when you wake up, you're going to think to yourself, I had my fortune read by William Rader. Thank you guys very much.